Hi, I'm your host, Brian Kuhn. We're watching Your Future, Your Finances. Welcome back. We're speaking with Justin Batoff, a family office attorney located in Baltimore, Maryland. Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
We're talking about what a typical client is that does something like a multifamily office type of help. So describe that if you could.
Sure. An individual that employs a single family office typically is ultra high net worth. A multifamily office is a more reasonable, affordable option for an individual who's looking for a quarterback or a CFO of the business of the family. Services range from assisting with providing in-home health care, doing the due diligence to ensure that you've got the right service providers, assisting with succession planning, travel assistance, and also educating future generations on the importance of wealth, how it was created, what the family legacy is, and developing a mission statement, a philanthropic statement of what the values of the family are. So it's a combination of specific services like dealing with bill pay and estate planning and succession planning, concierge services, but also providing a framework to help ensure the continued success for the family, provide a stable environment.
Mm-hmm. So what are the elements of a multifamily office and what they're looking for?
One of the most important elements is having a personal knowledge of the family. This is really key for developing succession planning. With that, there's involvement of working with the future generations in understanding the complexities of the estate planning and the prior estate planning. What we'll find is third generation may have some misconceptions about how wealth was created, how wealth is spent. There's a saying, the aspirations of one generation become the assumptions of the next. And we like to ensure that those aspirations do not become assumptions. And also serving as this stabilizing presence across the generations to ensure successful planning and the continuation of family business.
Yeah, succession planning related to a business. So you deal with that. That can get pretty complicated.
It can, and ask any business owner about their succession plan, and they will gladly tell you in great detail all about it. So why shouldn't your family also have a succession plan? It's important because it establishes your legacy. It provides answers in the event of as problems arise, maybe after your death. It reduces intra-family conflict, and one of the main roles of a multifamily office, besides serving as a quarterback, is also serve as a referee. And having that framework of a succession plan is very helpful in providing that.
And is typically done by law firms? So you're a law firm, you do this as lawyers in that context?
That's a good question. Typically, no. The typical family office is operated by a former wealth advisor. These are referred to as Class A multifamily offices. A law firm such as ours that's involved with operating a multifamily office tends to be referred to as a Class B multifamily office. They tend to outsource the asset management, enabling this independence, and have a more boutique-y nature, in that they can provide more personalized services, concierge services. Having a legal analysis at your fingertips is helpful in terms of reviewing an insurance policy and ensuring that you're working with the right professionals, that you're covered from a liability standpoint. And it's the biggest challenge is balancing the needs of a family's multiple generations. attorneys are often referred to as legal counsel, and that counsel is a big part of it. When predicaments arise, they may not on their face seem legal in nature, but attorneys get involved to provide a mitigation for these disagreements. For example, which siblings should get to live in the big house when mom and dad die? Why does Billy get to live in the London flat for rent-free? Or little Johnny isn't cut out for the day-to-day operations of the widget selling business. So, at a multifamily office, suggestions we may make are, okay, Billy may not be cut out for that, but his Class B ownership interest will enable him to play a role in this family business and keep him out of the fray with his cousins and allow him to pursue other options. The family home, well, maybe we can avoid selling it by getting licensed as a bed and breakfast, and then a whole family can enjoy it at their own times, and some extra income could be made to cover taxes and other
Yeah, you
areas.
probably come across some good stories of complicated family situations, briefly, if you have one.
We recently had a family, had a few homes vacation homes that really weren't being used, and so we did a little bit of research and connected them with a TV show, filming a few episodes there, helping defray some costs, and we recently worked with a client who loaned out a pretty nice art exhibition or art collection, and discovered that the policy for the museum would not cover that much art.
Wow.
So coming across these little
Yeah.
issues.
Well, that's what you're there for, and that's good. Website you want to share?
Sure. BatoffAssociates.com, and the Old Line Society is www.oldlinesociety.org.
Fantastic. Thanks for coming on the show. And you've been watching Your Future, Your Finances. Thank you very much for watching.